On November 22, 2010, in Miami, Florida, the Miami Heat fell to the Indiana Pacers 93-77. Weathermen were predicting a warm, sunny Thanksgiving Day later that week. And a student from North Miami High, a teenager whose first language is Haitian Creole, learned to read. This small, simple moment didn't make the local news, but it did change the life of a child forever, adding to the remarkable successes of an evolving partnership between Miami-Dade County Public Schools and FIU.
We offer free tutoring every Monday night from 5 to 7 for the students, and the class runs from 5 to 7:40.
This program has given them the opportunity to not be embarrassed. I mean, they come on a volunteer basis, they're getting assistance one-to-one, so really no one really knows what the deficit is other than that one teacher that's helping them.
Once in a while we have some higher performing students who come just for the opportunity to work with a very highly qualified teacher. If they were out in the public, they'd be paying a lot of money for this kind of tutoring, but it's all free.
My student, for example, he came from Haiti only 4 years ago. It's difficult for him. He's still struggling with the language, and I think that it's basically it gives him an opportunity for me to actually focus on the needs that he might not get targeted in his regular schooling.
The goal of this program and dozens of others is deceptively simple. Leverage the strengths of Miami's only public research university and the nation's fourth largest school system to provide the best educational experience possible. Members of a task force created in 2010 by School Superintendent Alberto Carvalho and FIU President Mark Rosenberg are working to preserve and expand existing partnerships and nurture new ones. 60% of Miami-Dade County students speak a language other than English in their home. This rich diversity mirrors the cultural makeup of the school system's educators, and it's the basis of a unique program called Globbit. Globbit provides scholarships to Hispanic teachers and principals to earn advanced degrees at FIU, the nation's #1 educator of Hispanics.
The Globbit program has allowed for leaders at our same level to come together and in a bit of a think tank method, where we oftentimes, every week when we do meet, not only do we discuss the theory, but also the problems that are transpiring in the school system, and the problems that are transpiring in general in education.
The fact that this is a grant and that scholarships are offered to the participants to ease the cost of the master's and PhD programs have given some of our administrators and teachers that otherwise would not have the opportunity to have access to these programs, that opportunity.
Within the school system, there is perhaps no population more vulnerable than the students at Neva King Cooper Educational Center in Homestead. Here, students with severe disabilities receive specialized instruction and individualized therapy.
Imagine that you're not able to express your feelings, or imagine not being able to say that you're feeling sick or that you have some pain. This is something that we take for granted. The students from FIU work under supervision from Ms. Munoz and other staff, and they provide a variety of activities and they utilize a variety of strategies to help our students express their needs.
We are currently servicing 4 schools for Miami-Dade County Public Schools, 3 in the south area, 1 in the north, and each school has an FIU team comprised of 4 graduate student clinicians from the CSD department and 1 on-site supervisor who is Asha Certified and state licensed.
I mean, coming into the school, I thought, oh gosh, there's no way I'm going to be able to handle this. These kids, I mean, I had never worked with a kid, so how am I going to be able to work with a severely profound kid? And I mean, coming into it and actually like getting to know them, and you really get to know that there's more to them than just this disability. They're not just severely profound, there's a lot more in there. And so now I feel like that's the population I want to work with. That's where I want to be.
If the Dade County Public Schools wouldn't have gotten on board with letting us come here, we would have never had the opportunity to see these kids or be with these kids and help them. You know, every kid, no matter how small, if you help them, even if it's 30 minutes, it goes a long way for them.
25 miles north of Neva King at FIU's Modesto A. Maidique campus, educators are providing opportunities of a different kind for students to thrive. In 2009, the school system at FIU launched the Academy for Advanced Academics, a dual enrollment program allowing top high school students to take classes at FIU. The program allows participating students to graduate from high school with up to 2 years of their college education completed and paid for.
You know, colleges expect you to challenge yourself when you're applying. So then you could say you were an IB or something from a high school, but then it really shows when you one-up yourself and went into a dual enrollment program here. I applied for a scholarship, the Posse Foundation Scholarship, and they're giving me now a full ride to Hamilton College because of the fact that, you know, I challenged myself here, and we started clubs here on our own because of the program. It gave us so much opportunity.
It's such a wonderful opportunity that you cannot waste because, I mean, think about it. You're having Miami-Dade County Public Schools pay for your tuition. It's essentially a scholarship for 2 years. Right. I mean, and that's thousands of dollars that you can put to good use. And that's what me and Jose are trying to do.
Recently, Miami-Dade County Public Schools, FIU, and J.P. Morgan Chase teamed to create the Liberty City Neighborhood School Partnership. The holistic program serves students and families from Miami Northwestern Senior High by integrating into the curriculum the work of FIU's nationally known researchers.
This will be an initiative that will comprise the complete child, the academic, the health, the safety, and the social. We're putting all the resources together to be certain that children have an opportunity to succeed. In order for them to succeed, we have to assist their families. So we're going beyond the academic, and we're including financial literacy, housing, and trying to meet some of their mental needs.
I think when you talk about our financial literacy program with FIU, with the university, again, these students become opposed to something totally different. They can see what it feels like when you talk about the stock market, when you talk about Wall Street. This is just nothing that's far off. This is something that they can connect. They can see maybe there's an opportunity. Maybe I want to go in the area of finance. We're also going to make a connection with FIU with their journalism program. There's a tremendous program where they do the Liberty City News through FIU, which I think is going to be tremendous for our students. Again, I think once our students begin to see that FIU and Miami Northwestern are partnering and they're on the same team and they are one, that broadens their horizons where they can see, hey, there's a chance, there's a place for me out there, and that place can be FIU University.
Together, the people of Miami-Dade County Public Schools and FIU have effected great change, and the future holds even greater promise. Driven by a renewed momentum and a shared responsibility to serve the public good, there is no limit to the transformational changes these community leaders can achieve.